good understanding to what it comes.
I understand
Well, then you
that.
can't get up, be with attitudes like
Well,
that.
We're
We're all here for the same purpose.
Yes, but we have an agenda that we're gonna try to stick to, and this is off of the agenda.
Well, then you have to stick to questions with the agenda. We're not here on a time limit.
I can wait for the.
We can all wait and refrain, until we get our questions answered.
Sure, I understand that.
Well, then good.
And there is nothing to hide, believe me.
Okay, then
Believe
then your attitude is a little bit
Couple
negative.
more questions. This lady can ask first.
My question is, what error was found, when was it found, and how was it found in the 2014?
In the 2014, basically, I believe one of the residents, when she would have looked at some of the paperwork, she had found that herself. And she, I believe I was talking with her at the time, and she said this, and I said, oh my God, that's not right. So then we looked at it, and that's where it was found. And so therefore I called the auditor to tell him, and he said, oh my God, yes. But I must have just added things and let them run on and just put it together like that.
So, if I understand you correctly, it was a resident that found it and not the audit company?
Right,
No,
the-
the auditor did not
okay.
find it.
The
Okay.
mistake
May I
is
ask
by
another
the
question, please?
auditor?
The mistake is by the auditor, yes.
Okay, so
He
is
did
this,
the
you
mistake.
said this is for 2014?
2014.
What about
2014.
2013?
2014, and then he recalled 2013 also to make
Just
sure
check.
that he's just double
And is
checked.
this the same person that's doing our 2015?
Hopefully not.
Well,
I'm hoping so too, since
Okay,
you guys
but,
said that only 2
You know,
years.
well,
They
basically,
haven't done it more than 2 years in a row.
that's usually what he has done for us. And I think he did 2000, 12, I think he did 2012, 13, and 14 for us, yes.
Okay, but you just, earlier when this gentleman asked, how many years they do it.
It's an irregular thing. Sometimes it's 2 years. We had one auditor doing it for, I think, 3 or 4 or 5 years.
Mhm.
Until it just got to be impossible, and he could not get it here on time for us.
Yeah, but
Okay.
the past year we were spending less than $5,000 in an accountant. Probably 3,000. What was it, Tracy? We spent the last 3 years on accounting.
I don't know because.
But it was
it's
less.
not-
It was
there's no
definitely less than
line
$3,000.
Items.
No, the
These CPAs don't get paid
usual
that.
cost of the audit is $5,000.
Question. Judy, are you willing to give me all the audit papers for the last 7 years? I have an auditor from my condo association who is willing to do it for free
You
for
can come
me.
in and make copies of the audit, yes.
No, she needs to come
That's
inside
not
the
gonna
office
happen.
and sit and do the audit or in
Yeah,
there.
she can come in and bring them in here, as long as they're accounted for, that's all. And not mauled.
Can I get a letter in writing
Of what?
to say you are willing to do that?
Absolutely,
Thank you.
We
absolutely.
do have on
I mean,
video.
but you're gonna pay for it. She's gonna do it for free, right?
I'm gonna pay for it.
All right,
Don't worry
that's
about
fine.
it.
That'll be fine. Okay, so, now, on to the next item on the agenda is the treasurer's report. All right, Lily, do you wanna do that one first, please? Okay.
Question, is the treasurer's report refer to the profit and loss from January 1st to December 29th, 2015?
Yes.
All right,
Yes.
what line item is it in this that states the reserve accounts where they are funded?
That's on the balance sheet.
The balance sheet, is what is going to the balance sheet.
So how much is in
Where's that at? I didn't
the?
Yeah, we have it approved.
No, постави.
Okay.
No,
All right,
So
this
can
is
you,
all I need. I
А
didn't-
какво остава иначе? За какво
can
говоря?
I go ahead and get the minutes approved here, please?
I approve them then.
Will we just-
Че била болна от такова, от рак ли?
Hang on. Well, I was gonna go there. I wanna
Обяснява
make
се,
sure I
опитва
don't
се
have
с
anything else I
измъкне
need
то
to talk about.
черно на бяло всичко.
Те ли?
Number one, there needed to be corrections
А
here
минало ли
on the
проверка?
owner concerns here. Residents
Проверката
discuss
един и същи аудитор го прави и аудитор направил две грешки в последните 2 години.
Solution proposed by
Обратно се е
Carlisle.
върнал да
I
ги прави
believe it was
сега
Pat
отново.
Donnelly that made the,
Аудитор прави.
Една и съща фирма.
proposal to have the
Един
plumber
и същи
create a
човек.
color-coded, drain, a diagram indicating which pipes and shafts are covered. And I think that was
Чакаме
you
за
that did
гласуване.
it, right? Yeah.
Какво да правим за
Yeah, so
гласуване?
your name, his, Pat Donnie's name needs to be in there. So if you'll reflect your
Ще сме виждаш колко
correction
има.
on those, that would be good.
Question.
Те нямат. Ние имаме.
Yes,
Do we pay the pest control when they don't come?
he has only 1 week, Cindy, that he does not come, and that is if the month has 5 weeks instead of 4.
Okay, last month had 5 weeks.
Mm-hmm, yeah,
От 2 седмици.
And that's 2 months that have 5 weeks in it.
yes, and so I think we had more than that actually this year.
Good evening,
And
everybody. Sorry for being late. I thought that it was,
we were wondering how Bina coming to here.
I thought that it was decided at the last meeting there wouldn't be an increase in fees since we were doing a $600 assessment.
Yes, we did, well, we're not increasing them yet.
Well, I know, but.
They should have been,
Well,
we
it
haven't
is a
done that, we
possibility.
should have done that, but we haven't done that yet, no, but we're certainly,
It's gonna be the headaches for the next one.
yeah, it's gonna be a problem.
When is that?
For next year.
Next year?
I got a question. I didn't get this sheet, but I got it. I want to make sure that the audit includes that by law in the state of Florida, that the reserve accounts that Southbrook has are properly funded according to what the law mandates. Is that, we're not in
I
any
think-
kind of a dynamic
No,
there that
no,
will cause
that,
any?
no, not at all, no, because there was a problem, Mike, in 2002, if you'll remember correctly, 2002, 3, and 4. Originally, we used to be paying $90,000 to fund the roof.
Right.
Okay. Now we're only paying, supposedly, it went down to, the state said that we only had to do 41,000, but that was because Neil.
Okay.
Neil,
We ain't gotta go.
No, I wanna go
My only
into that.
question is are we properly funded for 2015 in the mandated reserve accounts in the
More,
state?
yes,
Okay.
yes.
We're okay. That's all I need to know.
Can you prove that?
All right, so, let me see here.
Ninguno viene preparado.
Your friend's name, Jazz, that's gonna be looking at our audits is who?
I haven't discussed everything yet, Judy. What are
Alright.
you worried about that for, ma'am?
I just wanted to make a note to the minutes on that.
Thank you.
All
Note
right.
to the minutes, we still want an independent audit per our petition for it.
Well, if you guys are willing to pay for it, we're not putting it into a special assessment, Tracy.
Well, up to you, we can take
Okay.
a vote right now.
But that's not
Can we
how
take
it,
a
that's
vote on
not
that?
how, that's not how it works.
So how does this
How
work?
does this work?
Well,
I beg to
if you
differ, we
guys
gotta
wanna
make
pay
the
extra
quorum
special
here.
assessment,
Excuse me, what is a
do you wanna
homeowners
pay
association?
Do you wanna pay extra special assessment? That's the answer. That's
We
the
will take a
question.
vote.
Okay?
We would like you
All
to
the owners will
include-
take a vote and then you have to accept what we decide.
No, you have to have
I-
66%
I think,
of
yeah, I think
the
that
association
there's a
of all the
percentage.
units.
I
But
think
she
there's
is
a-
not
yeah.
regarded to
I'm
take a
getting
vote.
it. I've got
I
it.
think that
You
maybe
got 66%
on a vote
of,
like
of
that,
232%?
on a vote like this,
20%.
on a vote like this,
20%, no.
I
Thank you.
believe, I believe that in order, if you're going to be
two-thirds.
charging all
We
these
can
for
check
this
the Google,
extra
man.
money, you need to send
Google.
it out to them and have them all vote on it, not just a vote here at this thing.
They're just
Okay.
they're just prolonging this. That's what it is.
Okay.
It's a strategy.
We have a petition signed by over 20% of the homeowners for an audit by an independent CPA that all agreed they would be willing to put $30 towards this audit for the year. Include that in your $600 assessment, is what I'm saying.
We can't do that, Tracy, because we've already spent the money
No,
appropriated.
you've already spent the money.
No, it's already
We
appropriated.
haven't spent anything.
All right, but you're gonna have to have it extra. You'll have to have 600
No.
some $1,000.
This is why it's a budget meeting. We gotta work this out. So somehow, some way, then figure
Now,
out how you're gonna get
actually,
that in
this
there.
is a budget meeting on what we went through.
Right.
At the last meeting, it was specifically stated that any of the condo association owners that do not want to abide by the, thing that we are approving tonight, you have to come up with your own. Not take and add stuff on to what we have come up with. You have to come up with your own, and it has to be a certain percentage of the owners. That's the way it works. It doesn't work, Tracy, take and tell us what we should add on or not add on to. You
I don't know where
and
you're
your
coming from.
owners need to come up with your own. And the book that I had loaned you in there even told you all about it, outlined it and everything.
Yes.
With all due
Okay.
respect,
Yes.
I believe that that's a meeting, right? Meeting means
Yes.
we're meeting to discuss everything here, right?
We
Is
have
that
to
is
hear
that
their
correct?
voices. Yeah, you guys are right.
We
Yeah,
have
and
to
that's-
hear
You
your
are-
voices,
and we-
You are
but
asking us.
there's certain protocol.
Correct. So
Florida-
There's certain
Florida
protocol
statute
that has to be
requires
done.
this.
Ладно, спокойно.
Florida statute
I understand they
requires
require.
We are the homeowners. We're the ones that take control.
I understand that
But
requires.
you are, you have to abide by Florida statutes.
I understand that, but we
And
wouldn't.
so do
you.
We wouldn't
Yes,
have this
you do it
problem.
also.
We wouldn't have
We
this
do.
problem if we would have
Alright,
had
that's why we're
continuous
telling
meetings
you
throughout the year.
what has to be
Why
done.
did you stop them? We wouldn't have
No.
this if we.
So
would
you're
have
abiding by the same
continuous
rules?
Absolutely.
Oh, no, you're not.
Oh, absolutely.
What happened to the meetings? Why are we here now? And why are there more people now?
Well, I would imagine,
understand that part, but I'm so
I
tired.
would imagine
Thank you.
because of all the
Nobody
propaganda that's circulating on the
Oh,
property.
and why is that?
Nobody lives
Because
there.
we have a people that
No,
are
nobody
absolutely
lives
wanting to
there.
just
Now, what you want to do?
blast false things.
Oh, they're false.
Yes, they
So then
are
prove
false.
us. So then prove us wrong.
Prove us wrong, exactly. Prove us wrong. Black and white.
Show me. Yeah, we are. We have been, Tracy.
The Florida
Or the financial statements.
that
Show us the
20% of the
financial
owners can
statement,
come
Ms.
up with their own
Clark.
budget.
Yeah, so that's on your list. That is on your list, Chaz. I don't know where it is
So
on
it
your
has
list.
20%
But
of the
we're
voters.
gonna try to get to that.
okay, so you said it 20%.
Ладно,
You just
спокойно.
said it. You just said that it's 20%. So that's good. It's 20%.
What is the argument about?
Успокойся, бе.
That's for them to come up with their own budget.
Yes.
We asked you for the financial statements.
You have to
since
come up with your
October
own budget, and then the
26.
board has to
But
recognize it and either vote on it or not vote on it.
Right.
So
Have y'all got your budget?
Budget would be adding on $5,000 for a separate CPA, and if we have 20% of the owners that agree to pay for it, then you guys would have to include that into the budget.
Do you have?
Thank you.
Exactly.
I understand.
It's that simple.
It's very simple.
That simple.
So they want 7 years. So 5 times 7 is
That's right.
$35,000.
What do you
Exactly.
mean they want 7 years? I'm sorry.
They
7
want
years.
they want 7
No.
years.
So let's just do one. Let's do one. Let's do
Excuse
one.
me.
And whatever
Wait,
we
wait, wait, wait.
can
$5,000 a
prosecute.
year. That's $35,000.
No,
No, it's not. Back off.
No, no.
Back off. That's
How?
not true.
They are
it's not
looking.
It's
They want one audit.
$6,000 to $7,000 for one audit for the past 7 years.
Exactly.
How much is for an audit?
For the past 7 years.
$7,000. $6,000 to $7,000.
We paid 5,000.
So who's
Well,
your, who's
a
that?
year.
What's his name?
For your auditor.
Where's the audit?
Where's his name?
Yeah. Good question. Where's the audit?
Let's get a refund from
It's
the
never
guy who
appeared.
screwed
Yeah.
up.
What's his name?
Take $5,000 to audit. We have $18,000 coming.
Sorry, but didn't we just say that your auditor made a mistake that a homeowner caught?
Uh-huh.
Your auditor?
That means
This is the person that's supposed to go check